Blog Talk Radio.
It's the Ed Show, not the Ted Show. It's the sit back, relax in your bed show. It's the Ed Show. Come on to the Ed Show. You can talk to Ed on the Ed Show. Alert, alert, alert. This show was originally broadcast June 19th, 1989. Hey, everybody. Yeah, it's your friend. How you guys doing? We're back doing a show because you guys know it's Thursday night, America. And Thursday nights, 7 o'clock on the East Coast, 10 o'clock on the West Coast, we live on the air, on the radio. I know you guys probably miss me, and I'll tell you the truth, I missed all you kids, man. You kids is what keeps me going. I know I'm sick, I don't feel good all the time, and I don't care what them doctors say. I got to ball till I fall. That's what I got to do. And if it wasn't for this show and for the people in our little world we got, I'd be dead 5 years ago. Yep, I'd be dead 5 years ago. So I'm glad that everybody's back and that you're back listening. You guys got your ears on. And number 19, is you there?
I'm here, the Ed.
Yeah, this is my co-host, number 19. For people who don't know, he's the guy that does all the magical stuff to make it possible for us to talk. I don't know what he does, but he does it. What you been up to, man? I ain't talked to you in a while.
Yeah, it's been minutes. But why did the retirement end?
Did you not just hear my opening ceremony?
No, I was busy. But I thought you were staying out until after the NFL lockout was resolved.
Well, tomorrow morning, guess what? It's over.
Oh, so you have an inside source?
Yeah. Uh-huh. Got the inside knowledge of the situations.
Oh, this is exciting. Breaking
the
news.
only thing they was crying about was that stupid rookie salary cap, which,
Yeah.
that's stupid anyway. Who cares?
Who cares?
What the goddamn first pick gonna get? He ain't gonna be good anyway.
Yeah, who cares about those rookies?
I know, man. Now listen, today, me and you was on the phone earlier.
Yeah, we were.
And
you almost had a problem.
Well, I did have a problem. But if you'd have stayed on the phone, it was your fault.
Why is it my fault?
Because when you got scared and hung up, I made a mess.
That's right. The Ed called me earlier, and he was driving around in his car, and he said he thought he was about to, make in his pants there, make a mess. And I said, well, why are you calling me? Why are you calling me if you're about to, soil your drawers? And he said, well, because he wanted to talk to someone to get his mind off of it.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden, when I went, oh, you hung up. And then I heard the click on the phone, and the light was still red, and my seat was all brown.
Yeah, you were stuck at a red light. A horrible feeling that must be,
Oh, my gosh, man. What happened was I went to this Mexico restaurant this morning, about 6:30 in the morning. And had
Why are
a
you
burrito.
eating at a Mexico restaurant at 6:30 in the morning?
It was open. And it smelled good when I drove by. So I got a burrito, chicken enchilada, rice, beans, and a goddamn lemonade. And I ate all that.
Yeah. I bet it was
that
the
was
lemonade.
in my belly. Yeah, I know.
Probably the
because
lemonade.
Usually I drink Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
But it was probably lemonade, because pink lemonade does it, man. I don't like that. Why would people have pink lemonades? I don't understand.
I think it's supposed to be like fancier or something, you know.
That's like a woman's lemonade.
Yeah.
So, now, we was talking the other day, and I made a good point, and a lot of people agreed with me. Yeah. A lot of people agreed with me, man. And we was talking about, people always talking about, oh, when is a pro athlete like a baseball player or a basketball player going to come out of the closet and say they gay for real? But I was like, when is a WNBA player going to come out the closet and say that she's straight?
Yeah.
And my response to that is, women who play with balls will never lick them.
Yeah, you're regular Confucius.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was confused about it sometimes. But,
yeah, I think you were.
Yeah. But, I mean, you're never going to see it, man. Every WNBA player got to be, you can't call a girl a fag.
Well, you shouldn't call anyone that. Yeah, that's people don't like that term, that word. It's a hateful slur,
Why is it hateful?
Well, people don't like to be called that.
You would never know. Well, you'd never know nobody was a fag unless they told you.
But yeah, just love everybody, the Ed.
Man, just because they're fag don't mean I can't love them.
Well,
I'm not going to love them and fag with them, but I mean, I'll love them and be like, I love you, you're a nice person, but I can't fag up with you. No.
I apologize to all the listeners who are offended. Just remember, the Ed's from a different generation. He's older, a little backwards.
Well, see, you know what? Now, why am I back? Well, how do you know that you youngsters ain't backwards? You guys
That's a very good point, yeah.
That's
a very good point.
Because I'm telling you, man, I think the people that came before me was a hell of a lot smarter than me.
Yes. You always want to side on the side of discrimination and prejudice. That's always the way to go.
Well, hey, man, that's just how people was, man. We, white people had their thing, black people, we had our thing. We did what we did, they did what they did, and man, it wasn't too nice, people yelling at you, calling your names and stuff. I mean, I don't particularly care for that.
Yeah, you still call other people names.
Well, I mean, it's just like when you got three brothers. The oldest brother pick on the middle brother. Who the middle brother gonna pick on? The new kid.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
That's what happened. So we pick on the Mexicos and fags.
Yeah. All right, I see how it is.
And you know what? Listen to this. Just listen to this discovery that I discovered. Now, I heard this on news. For the first time ever in a year, following another year, America's population would have decreased, the number of births, I'm saying, would have decreased if it were not for Mexico's. Can you believe that? So Mexico's, they on welfare, and guess what they be doing in their spare time?
Hosting fake radio shows.
Living La Vida Loca.
Oh, okay. Very good.
That's what they're doing.
Now that you're out of retirement, you're back doing the show. Do you have any new and exciting plans for the show, or is it just going to be like this? Just us talking about nothing for an hour.
Now we're gonna start getting some guests lined up.
Oh, really?
And guess who I talked to on the telephone today?
Well, I know because you told me, but yeah, tell the people.
The kids from the Jesus Christ Bail Bonds, Dr. Bowie and Bishop Barry. I talked to both of them, and they told me any time that I want them to come on, they will definitely come on my show. So they'll probably be on here in the next week or two, and we'll probably talk it up. Then Spanky Brown Spanky Brown said he'll come on. Spanky Brown wants to be in our fantasy baseball league. Did you know that?
No, I didn't.
He said his team will sit in the bleachers.
Yeah, very good. Bleachers. He tells kids to go drink bleach. Hey, in case people don't remember the Jesus Christ bail bonds yet, here's their little jingle they got.
Who is the first person to call when you get in trouble? Jesus Christ bail bonds. Jesus Christ bail bonds. If you're locked up in a phrase, bail out, bail out, bail out, bail out, bail out, bail out. Let God release you on a payment plan by calling me. I'm Bishop Barry of Jesus Christ bail bonds. 410-292-3029. You're locked up in a phrase. Bail out, bail out, bail out, bail out, bail out, bail out. Jesus Christ bail bonds.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, those guys, they make a lot of money, man. I wish that they would do a reality show for the bail bonds. You know how they got Pawn Stars and all that stuff?
Yeah.
Me and Honky White Sucker's brother went over to Pawn Stars the other day looking around. They have some good stuff. And then they got another antique shop right next to it, and then they got a freak store next to it where you put the dollar in and the girls are naked. Yeah,
wow.
So we checked out all three of those spots.
Yeah. I was going to say, you probably spent your whole afternoon there then, right?
Yeah, we was there a good hour and a half at that place, and Pawn Stars we spent 20 minutes.
Yeah, at the Pawn Stars, nothing caught your eye?
Well, you know, they had a couple of things. They had some old boxing memorabilia. You know, I like boxing memorabilia. Is that how you say it?
Sure.
Yeah, they had a fight ticket from Ali Frazier.
Ah, that's a nice little item.
Yeah, it hadn't been used yet. That was kind of cool, man. They had a lot of stuff that I had, though, like Muhammad Ali autograph on boxing gloves and stuff like that. I had that. They were selling that for $2,500.
Wow.
I was like, I got 3 pairs of gloves signed by Muhammad Ali.
Yeah.
I wish somebody could give me $2,500 a pair for those.
Put them on eBay. Yeah, so you're at the Pawn Stars, and then aren't you planning to go to like a storage auction or something?
Oh, yeah. August 1st, there's a storage unit joint right up the road from my house. And I'm going to go over there and try to bid on some storage units like they do on these TV shows.
Yeah, I've never seen any of those shows, but I know our buddy Larry watches them all the time. And
oh, really? Storage Wars, Storage Hunters, Auction Hunters, all them good shows, man. Those are some good shows. And I'm hoping I find some good stuff in there.
So you're going to bid. You're going to bid early bid auction.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm going to bid. I'm going to take about $1,500 with me, and I'm going to see what I can get.
Wow, good for you.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. I'm hoping it's good for me.
What if you opened up a storage locker, nothing but football guys in there? You'd be over the moon, right?
Oh, yeah, I'll bid on that one.
Yeah.
I'll bid right on it. But you got to be sneaky when you bid. They be like, we start the bidding at $20. I'll be like, $5.
Oh, so you go underneath.
Yeah, see, that throws them off because they're like, hey, man, we didn't say that. So then that throw everybody off. They're like, oh, this guy don't know what he's doing. And then I sneak around in there and be like, $400. Get it.
So you go very low, and then you go way high. And
yeah. Now,
everyone's so disoriented. They don't know what to do.
Like, we want $75 for this unit. I'll be like, $400. And then everybody's like, Jesus Christ. And so I got it.
Very good. Yeah.
I don't need no luck. All I need is cash in my mouth. You know?
Yeah, just cash in
so
the
that's
mouth.
August 1st I'm doing that. That's
good luck
the
with
day of that one.
And then you're also, you talked to us on the LCS show last night. You're saying you're doing the extreme couponing as well, right?
Yeah, see, now that's something that I'm really interested in, man, because I see this on televisions. And I did my own extreme couponing the other day. Because, see, what I've been doing, we don't got no ice cream man in our neighborhood. So I go in, and it's super deluxe hot. It's like 115 degree out, man. There'd be all kind of kids and junk out and playing and carrying on and people walking their dogs and laying out in the sun. So I got me a great big old cooler. It's a red cooler, watching the Redskins. And I got this cooler, and I go to the store, and I can buy you get a 24-pack of water for $2.50. So I buy like 2 packs of them. So I get 48 bottles of water for $5. And I can sell them for 75 cents a piece or $1 a piece, whatever I choose. But I see little kids, I say, give me 3/4. Sometimes they'll say they only got $1, and I'm like, all right, I ain't got no change. But then I make sure, I'm making like $40 off my $5 selling this water. It only takes like a day to sell it, too. I can go out there at like 9 in the morning, and by 4:30 in the afternoon, I've sold all my waters.
Oh, it's pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, and I could do that every day, like it ain't nothing but a clockwork. And then, but see, here's the kicker. What I did with these coupons is I had some coupons. I got 26 Nestle Crunches for 19 cents a piece.
Yeah.
The big ones. The regular goddamn candy bars they charge $1 for. Me, I didn't pay no $1. 19 cents a piece.
Yeah.
So I sell those for 75 cents out in front of Walgreens. I'm like, hey, you ain't got to go in Walgreens. I got them right here.
You just open up your coat. Well, it's hot, so you're probably not wearing a coat. But how do you just open up the cooler? I guess you keep them in the cooler, keep them cold.
Yeah. Hey man, Franklin's calling on the other line. Hold on 1 second. Hold on, right. I got to tell him to call into the show. Hold on.
All right. Yeah. So while the Ed talks to Franklin, let me remind everybody, if you'd like to call in and talk to the Ed yourself, welcome him back from his long retirement. And I got to admit, he stayed away longer than I thought. I don't know what it came in after. Yeah, yes.
Yeah, I just told him, I said, hey, man, I'm doing the Ed show. I'm back on the air live. He said he's going to call in. Sound like he's on the bus.
Yeah, I was just giving out the number for everyone else if they wanted to call in, 646-716-7522. 646-716-7522. And I was just telling the people, Ed, I was impressed that you stayed away as long as you did in retirement because I thought it was going to be like a couple hours. And but yeah, you stayed away a good 6-7 weeks, something like that.
Yeah, I had to, man. I had problems. I wasn't even.
Yeah,
I didn't even hardly get on the internet at all. I didn't hardly.
That's not true at all, really.
I didn't hardly do nothing. I wasn't hardly interacting with nothing.
No, you were all over the place. But I believe Franklin's on the line, so let's see if he's there. Hey, Franklin, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hey, what's going on,
Franklin? What you doing, man? You on the bus?
No, I'm standing at the bus stop drinking a beer.
On the bus stop. What, you just get off work?
Yeah.
Hey, man, I was trying to call. I was trying to call you this morning.
How's it work? You can't answer the phone to work?
Yeah, hey, man, I was going through some old stuff of yours that I had in a box here, man. And it was like a woman's private part. And it was still in the box. You using that or what?
Is it the electric one you plug in the wall?
Yeah.
Now I'm done with that.
You used it already?
You can have it.
Well, did you put your thing in it?
Once or twice.
Nah, I don't want to use that after you did. I thought it was brand new out the box, man. Once I wash it out real good, I'll probably wash it out. How's it work? Works pretty good?
No, it sucks.
It does?
Yeah, I'm tired of making these chicken wings for all these people. I don't get no money.
You making chicken wings?
Yeah.
When you doing that?
I ain't getting paid enough. Keep asking for a raise, and the man keep kicking me down.
Man, tell Buffalo Wild Wings it's over, and you coming back to Las Vegas.
Well, I'm coming back in September for a week.
Why? Well, you got to come back longer than a week, man. We got extra room for you. I need some money. I give me $500 a month, man. You come over and stay here. It don't matter.
I'm going to see if I get my job back in Vegas so I get my job back in my state.
Well, listen to this, man. You probably don't know this, but the new spot that I moved in, Buffalo Wild Wings right across the street.
No way.
Yeah. You can transfer right there. You can transfer right there, and you can walk to work, and right next door is a place to get all the beer. So right when you get off, you walk 2 steps, you get your beer, then you walk right home.
That's what I'm talking about.
And I'm saying, all right, it's a done deal, man. Come on.
I'll be there September 6th. Just got my ticket today.
Well, you got a plane ticket or bus ticket?
Plane, $59 each way on Southwest.
Really?
Yeah, they got a sale going.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, I need to probably do that too. I need to take a plane ticket to Pittsburgh. I'm supposed to go to Pittsburgh because they're supposed to be honoring me over there at this place. They got this place for excellence. And they called and said, hey, man, we want you to come on and get honored. And I was like, all right, I'll be there.
I did put in a transfer to L.A., though.
Man, you don't want to live in Los Angeles, man.
But I'll be working on Crenshaw Boulevard in Baldwin Hills.
Oh, Jesus Christ, man, you be the only white fellow working there.
And the store closes at 8 at night. So I don't know why it closes so early.
Well, yeah, it closed so early because goddamn after 8 o'clock it probably gets wild, man. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. Hey, man, have there been any good hookers in Denver?
Maybe.
Maybe. I need to know.
You can keep that stuff on the down low.
Ah, Jesus Christ, man. All right, man, well, I'm going to let you go, man. Call me later. We'll talk about it.
All right, man.
All right, man. I'll see you.
Go Avalanche. Come on now.
All right,
yeah,
Franklin. Thanks,
all
buddy.
right.
There he goes, Frankie Onassis.
He'll be tapping those asses.
That's right. Always good to hear from
me.
Franklin.
Yeah, Franklin, man, I hope he moves back to Las Vegas, man, because that's probably what I'm missing. I don't got no friend.
Yeah, your partner in crime, you know?
Well, he never did no crimes together. I remember one time I wrecked his car, though, and he didn't even know it.
Yeah, I remember that, yeah.
I put him back in the thing.
That's right.
I don't think he still knows it to this day.
Yeah, probably not. Hey, Ed, we were talking about the NFL lockout earlier and about the rookie salary cap the rookie, what do they call it? Well, it's not a salary cap for rookies, but whatever they're calling it. What's the term? I'm not figuring out.
Rookie wage scale.
Rookie wage scale, there it is. But you have an idea regarding salary caps in sports, right? Didn't you want to talk about that?
Well, yeah, man. I mean, here's what I got, man. I say, listen, we got to have a hard cap for one. And like NFL, like say for rookies, for instance, if you're a rookie and you're the number one pick, it's got to be slotted so we can get rid of these agents. And what happens is you can't be guaranteed no money. See, each team, like say each NFL team, I will how many players is on the NFL roster now? Like 54 or 56?
I think 54, if I had to guess.
Okay.
Might be 53. I don't even know. Yeah.
Well, here's what I'll do is I'll let everybody get 60 players. You can pay 60 people. Okay? But
Okay.
the most anybody on your team can make is $15 million a year. Only one person can do that on each team.
But
and
why
you
15
slot
million?
them.
Where'd you get
Well,
that number from?
I pull out in there. But
Okay.
like 15, like your players will be, you have a $15 million, a 12-5, a $10 million, a 9, a 8, a 7, a 6, a 5, like 3 $5 millions, a 4, a 3, a 2, and like 21 millions, and then 900,000, 950, 850, 875, and there's slots in there. Now, for you, like say if the Colts have the Peyton Manning at $15 million, and then Reggie Wayne is at, say, he's the second highest at $12.5 million, and Dwight Stevens at $10 million, okay? Now, if Reggie Wayne, if say like the Colts want to get another player, but they don't have that slot where Reggie Wayne is at 12.5, you can move somebody down 2 slots.
Okay.
And you can insert somebody there for you.
But
and all the
how's the player going to feel about that?
Well, the money will all be guaranteed, though. No more of the non-guarantee money.
I'm so confused. So if a guy's making $12.5 million and you want to sign another guy, so that you take that guy you have already making the $12.5 and you move him down 2 slots?
And then, but see, this money's guaranteed. See, that money ain't all guaranteed. When you sign somebody for a contract,
yeah,
he can go. His money is guaranteed. You sign him for 4 years. He on your team for 4 years. Okay. Now, what I'm saying, I mean, it sounds confusing when you don't see it on paper.
Oh, okay.
But I'm saying you got all these different slots of players, and the cap only equals like $60 million. And each year, you get a cost of living raise of like 3%.
Well, that's nice. Yeah.
I'm telling you, if you've seen it on a big Excel spreadsheet like I got.
Yeah, you're the king of the Excel spreadsheets.
Yeah.
Put them
that's
on.
what I'm saying.
You keep track of your Nestle Crunch bars on Excel spreadsheets.
I haven't done that. But
when you mentioned your cooler, you mentioned it was a Washington Redskins cooler, and that made me wonder, Ed, of all the stuff you own, like of all your earthly possessions, what percentage do you think is NFL licensed merchandise?
Well, let me look around my room right now.
It seems like you have a lot of NFL equipment and stuff.
I would say I got at least 60 items in my room that are NFL related.
Roger Goodell loves you. Yeah.
I don't like him, man.
What do you think of James Harrison? We talked about this a little bit, but on our show last night. But we were talking mostly about Ben Roethlisberger. But what do you think of Harrison calling out Roger Goodell like that? He said if he was on fire, he wouldn't even pee on him to put him out. You know.
Well, he shouldn't, because you should never do that for a person that's against you. But see, Harrison had it wrong. Tony Dungy's the devil.
Yeah, I know. You don't like Tony Dungy at all. Yeah.
No, that guy's the worst, man. I still hate that guy. I don't care, man. You see, he ain't never got no other job either, has he? No. Nobody wants that guy coaching. No.
Yeah, he's the devil. He doesn't even plug in his headset.
Yeah. No, he doesn't. I mean, I got video and proof of all that stuff.
Yeah. So, do you think the NFL is going to take action against Harrison now? Do you think, like Roger Goodell, once this lockout gets settled?
How can they? He's saying stuff that when they're on strike. He don't work for nobody right now. He ain't a property in nobody right now.
Yeah, they're locked out, not on strike. But yeah,
they're locked out. Okay, so he don't have to answer to nobody right now.
Yeah, it's interesting because Hines Ward got busted for that DUI, and Kenny Britt was getting in all kinds of trouble or whatever. But if they're locked out, do they still fall under the NFL, disciplinary actions and whatnot? But I guess Goodell said that, they will. But, I bet that could be contested in court, right?
Yeah, I'm sure they can get that overturned, man. I mean, this goddamn NFL is just nuts, man. You can't do nothing. You know what? You don't get paid during the off season, so why should you get in trouble for something you're doing when you're not getting paid?
Yeah. Interesting.
They only pay you you only get 16 checks a year. Then 16 weeks right there is when you should be worrying about what you're doing. Them game checks. So
hey, what about, we were also talking earlier about the football and whatnot, and you brought up the idea of realignment, because Major League Baseball is talking about realigning, and you think the NFL needs to realign too, is that right?
Well, yeah, I think we could do some realigning. I kind of don't. Here's what I want to do with NFL. Because, I mean, I'll keep everybody in the AFC and the NFC. It don't matter like that. But what I want to do is I don't want to have really divisions. I want to have 2 conferences, 16 teams in each one. And when Los Angeles comes, give L.A. 2 teams. We have 17 teams in each division.
Wait, you want to give L.A. 2 teams?
Yeah, L.A.'s got to have 2 teams. Listen to this. Because
they don't even have 1, and you want to give them 2.
Yeah, they're going to get 2 teams. But listen, L.A., get two teams because L.A. is such a big market. And the only way for that city to prosper is you make a stadium so every week there is a game in that stadium.
Ah, I see.
You know, just like New York Jets and New York Giants. Yeah, exactly. Because they got to make that money. So you have 17 teams in each AFC and NFC. What you do is you do it just like the baseball used to do with American and National. Everybody plays everybody one time, and you got 16-game schedule in the AFC.
So the AFC never plays the NFC?
Only in the Super Bowl. That's it.
Oh.
Then
I don't know, I don't know if I like that. You know, I got to be honest.
It'll create more. Why is Little J calling me on the other line? Doesn't he know I got a show? Hold on, man. Let me tell him. Hold on.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, the Ed's got to talk to Little J. Oh, boy.
Yeah, Little J just called in and He said he might. I don't know what he wants. He probably wants some more money to gamble with. But see, listen, what's good about that is that the AFC just play the AFC, NFC. It gives you bigger rivalries. And
I don't know if it makes you... All right, go ahead.
Then you get the AFC play the NFC in that Super Bowl.
I kind of like that aspect of it. But I don't know, because you'd be losing all the big rivalries you already have. Like the Steelers would play the Ravens once a year instead of twice, you know?
That's all right. It means it's a bigger game.
Yeah, I suppose.
And the Ravens only come to Pittsburgh every other year.
Yeah. Well, it'll never happen, but it's a good idea, Ed. What the hell?
Well, I mean, hey, nothing that ever makes sense that happens.
Yeah. Of course not. What else in the football world? Oh, I was watching a NFL, the network here. Oh, I think Little J's on the line. Is he 6'3" yet?
Yeah.
All right, let's see if Little J wants. Little J, you there?
Yeah, I didn't have my hand up, though.
Oh, no, all right.
Why you don't have your hand up?
You're supposed to respect my privacy.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I thought since you were just talking to the Ed on the other line, you wanted to talk to him now, but we can put you on hold if you like.
There's nothing anonymous about listening to the Ed.
Yeah.
Why? I know all kinds of stuff, man, about Little J.
Yeah.
Yeah, tell him.
I'm not going to tell him. I'm going to respect your privacy.
Very good, the Ed. Yeah. So, Little J, how have you been?
I'm good.
Good to hear. Now, are you excited that the Ed ended his retirement?
Yeah, I kind of knew that was coming, but at the same time, I was more worried for Ed's health. I didn't know if that had become a serious issue or not. But he seems spunkier than ever, so it's. I think we're all good.
I'm hoping that things get good because I got some new stuff I got to be doing, man.
What's that?
Well, I mean, I got new jobs to do and people to meet and new girls to get with and everything.
So it's like a brand new life, then.
Well, I'm trying. I mean, the other day I was trying. Listen to this. The other day I was trying to redo the bathroom, and I was trying because.
The Ed, I think you're in a dead spot, buddy.
So we're back into Area 51.
Hold on. You hear me?
Yeah, get your head against the wall or whatever. Yeah.
No, I was in the bathroom. I was pooping. But I got to get out of there. I didn't even flush it, so that's why you didn't hear it. But listen, in my bathroom, I've been watching this do-it-yourself channel. And they say, oh, man, you can redo your own bathroom and all that stuff like that. And I did this about 3 weeks ago. I tore out the cabinets in my bathroom because I was going to remodel them with marbles. And,
marbles?
Yeah. I was going to marbleize it. You know how they got
marbles? I don't know what that means.
Marbleize. Come on, number 19.
Yeah. I'm not familiar with that term yet.
It's marbles. all over.
Listen, and I cannot, for the life of me, figure out how to fix this up. So right now, in my bathroom, the sink and all that stuff tore out. The pipe's just hanging there, and the 3 drawers is hanging down and all that stuff like that. And I can't even push it back in because I took a crowbar and yanked it out. So now I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this because, I mean, this Elmer's glue does not really work as good as it used to when I was in school.
Yeah.
It really don't.
Elmer's, yeah.
You know, it's the white glue, you know, come in a big old bottle. And I'm like, man, that stuff used to do wonders on stuff, but now it don't. So now,
does it still taste? Does it still taste the same, Ed, like it did back in grade school?
You know, I like when it dries up on the tip of the orange thing and you just bite it off. You could chew it. You could chew that glue for a long time. I mean, that glue. I mean, you probably don't even know. I've probably eaten at least 10 bottles of glue in my life.
I would imagine, yeah.
Yeah.
Conservative estimate.
Glue, but it ain't never stuck to my inside though.
So wait, what are you two knuckleheads doing on this show tonight? What are we talking about?
Absolutely nothing.
Complete nonsense.
Yeah. Well, we were talking about the NFL.
I'm telling you about what happened in my bathroom.
Oh, that's right,
we're still trying to listen.
That's what I'm saying. So I don't know if I'm going to have to call some marbleization of company to come do this, or if I'm going to have to watch next week's episode and they tell me how to do it.
Yeah, just look in the yellow pages under marbleization companies. And
yeah.
You know what? I don't even got a phone book no more. You got a phone book? We don't even get phone books no more. I don't even think they make phone books. Do they still even got phone books? Why would they even make phone books? Because phone books is kind of obsolete now.
Yeah, but we still get them. They threw one on our porch a couple months ago.
Well, you live about 5 years ago, too, where you live.
Yeah.
Hey, Ed.
Huh?
Did you hear about that actress who got stabbed?
Oh, yeah. I know about her.
What's her name, Reese?
I got you on that joke. Did you ever know that joke, number one night?
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
That actress that got stabbed, that girl Reese, what's her name? Reese.
Witherspoon?
No, with a knife, man, with a knife, not with a spoon.
That is hilarious.
I got a little J on that one day.
Yeah.
And he tried to be like, you know what his excuse was? He was like, Ed, man, why are you calling me at 4 a.m. with that? I'm like, it's only one out here, man.
It's always a mistake to let Ed have your phone number.
Yeah. It probably won't know, man. There was some other stuff, important stuff I had to talk about. Oh, listen to this. I'm going to tell you. Remember how I always tell you that the best team doesn't always win in the NFL?
Yes.
At the end of the year? 5 of the last 6 Super Bowls, the team with the worst record wins.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
On the NFL Network right now, I'm watching the highlights of the Saints and the Colts. That Super Bowl.
There was no highlights in that game.
I'm sorry, there were fights in that game? What did you say?
There were no highlights in that game.
No highlights. I don't know.
No.
There used to be a lot of nice plays.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Hey, listen.
Hey, Ed.
Are
there any trivias tonight?
You want some trivia? You want to win a prize?
Yeah, give me like trivia you think I'd actually be able to know, though.
All right. Well, you don't know much.
Wait. So. Let's get the parameters set, because I always get the screw on these deals.
All right. Well, what kind of questions you want?
I don't know. You pick it all up. Just be fair.
It's got to be sports.
All right. Well, yeah, of course.
All right. Who did Buster Douglas lose his heavyweight title to?
Buster Douglas. What year was that in?
Oh, Jesus Christ, I don't know it offhand. I just know the guy that whooped him.
Buster Douglas lost it to Sugar Shane?
What?
Man,
right?
are you...
That's absurd.
Little
Jay, that answer was so bad. I think you need to give the Etta Prize. You have to send the Etta Prize because that was just
my
awful.
prize.
When is
Now,
Buster
man.
Douglas? I don't even know.
Oh my goodness.
Buster Douglas knocked out Mike Tyson. He was the first person, 42-1 odds, who beat Mike Tyson on.
That's why I asked you to ask me some recent shit. I don't know.
Oh my goodness.
Man, okay, who won this year's All-Star game?
The American League, easy.
Oh, Jay.
No, the National League, they wiped them. I think Adrian Gonzalez got one home run, and that was about it. That game was not entertaining.
All right, listen to this one. What was the name of the fella that threw the pitches to Robinson Cano in the All-Star Game Home Run Derby?
Oh, man, it's easy. It's his dad.
No, I said, what's his name?
Oh,
They say Daddy. Yeah, first say Daddy.
Yeah, that's what Bobby calls him.
No.
I don't know, man. Roger.
Roger Cano. No, Jose Cano, man. Jose.
Oh, it's close.
You ain't getting no prize, man. If somebody else wants to win Little Jay's prize,
I'll
they can
get
call in, man.
negative prizes for the plus prizes I had in the past.
Yeah, you ain't very good at this game, man.
You think I'm in the red or the black for prizes, long term, career?
I don't know. I don't understand.
I think I'm like 4.5 prizes in black, but
man, you get some black prizes. It don't
probably
matter.
not a fair assessment.
You're not as good as Street Dreamer is.
Yes. Well, Street Dreamer's your son, so he has the genetic, he has the genes of sports trivia. Well, Little Jay, thanks for calling, buddy. Anything else for the end?
Yeah, man, I'm going to let you guys go. You don't need this thing to be any more ridiculous than it is.
All right.
Take care, boys.
Thanks,
all
buddy.
right, Little Jay. Hey,
well.
listen.
Right.
Number one, you know what?
Uh-huh.
My left foot is hurting so bad.
Uh-oh.
I peeled all the skin off the bottom of my foot the other day.
Doing what? Trying to stop your car? Fred Flintstone?
No, I was just picking my feet when I was watching my show Hardcore Pawn. And
well, that's not an image I want to, think of, but all right.
And it was on. They had 8 episodes. So I had started picking on episode 1, and by the time episode 8 come around, the whole bottom of my foot was bleeding. And I was like, oh, Jesus Christ. And now it's all purple and scabbed up, and it's very tender when I walk on it.
That's not good at all.
I peeled off all. I got a little pocket knife.
All right. That's enough. That's enough.
Hey,
who for the trivia people out there? Who did beat Buster Douglas? It was Evander Holyfield, right?
Yeah, I was at that fight at the Mirage Hotel in Las Vegas, Nevada.
Wow, look at you.
Now, do you know who fought at the Mirage on the opening day that it opened? They had a fight. They had a fight on opening night there at the Mirage when it opened.
Any idea what year? Because I have no idea.
I think it was 89, I want to say.
89, Spinks?
No.
I don't know.
Sugar Ray Leonard and Roberto Duran, the third time.
Ah.
It was very cold out. Very, very cold because they fought outside. And Sugar Ray Leonard had to he wore a beanie and a sweatshirt and a towel all over him and all that, and he beat the heck out of Roberto Duran. Yep.
Yeah, no moss.
Not that fight with no Moss.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
He didn't want
So I mean, that's just what happens. I've been through a lot of fights in my life, man.
Yeah. What about that Klitschko fight? That Klitschko fight a couple weeks ago was just awful.
Man, now you know what? The best part of that was the introduction.
Yeah,
those people overseas, those people overseas go crazy for them fights.
Yeah, they're walking them to the ring and people are just grabbing them and running all around.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. I remember one time I went to a boxing match at the Dunes Hotel in Las Vegas, Nevada. The Dunes ain't here no more. The Bellagio is where the Dunes used to be. But I went to a fight named Ray Boom Boom Mancini.
Yeah, Boom Boom Mancini, yeah.
He fought a kid named Dooku Kim and he killed him.
That's what I was going to say. That's not good at all to be at that fight.
Yeah, I was at that fight. That was outside. It was Saturday on CBS Sports. CBS Sports Saturday. They used to always show them fights like that. And, they just duked it out, man. And Dooku Kim, he didn't die like in the ring, but they had to rush him after the fight to the hospital. He died at Desert Springs Hospital, which is about 4 miles away from where the Dunes were.
Not good.
Yeah, I go over by Desert Springs Hospital and get my blood took from my blood clots. They still I gotta take that blood clot medicine still. I gotta do that for 6 more months.
6 more months, or just 6 months when you started? Because it'd be about 3 months left.
Yeah, no. They told me I gotta take it till November.
Oh wow.
So July, August, September, October, November, December, June, February, March, November. 6 months. Yeah, about 6 more months.
You sure do know your calendar. Hey, the Ed. One other football topic I wanted to bring up. I was watching the top 10. We just did the top 11. NFL Network top 10 draft day deals, and they brought up the Ricky Williams trade in '99, where Mike Ditka gave his whole draft class, all his draft picks, to get Ricky Williams, and then he also gave a first and a third the following year. And people always make fun of Ditka for doing that, and it didn't really work out too well because Williams got hurt that first year, and then he had 2 decent years with him, but then he kind of got squirrely on him, and they got rid of him.
Here's where Ricky Williams' problem began. Is the dummy hired Master P to be his agent?
That was bad. I read.
You can't have Master P your agent for NFL because you're not going to understand what these contracts entails.
Yeah, and the team, the Saints didn't cut him any slack. They kind of screwed him over with the contract. And he only it was a performance-based contract, and he only met one of the performances out of like 50. So his rookie season, he ended up making $3.8 million, when like Edgerrin James, who was drafted just ahead of him, earned $14.8 million in his rookie year. So yeah, he took a bath there in the contract.
Yeah, the Colts got Edgerrin James on that one. Yep, that's because they traded. See, I wish the Colts would have never traded Marshall Faulk because that
was number 2. That was number 2 on the countdown, the biggest trade ever, giving up Marshall Faulk. And what did they trade for? They only got like a 4th-round pick or a 5th-round pick or something, right?
Yeah, I mean, that's stupid, man. Teams are dumb. I would rather have a known commodity than some retarded draft pick that's going to turn out to be, god dang, junior sample from Eagle.
Yeah, what if the Colts would have kept Faulk? How do you think things would have been different? Yeah.
I think the team would have been a lot better off, and I think the Peyton Manning would have been a lot better off.
Because Falk's just a smarter fella. Like, he's just a really smart guy in terms of football.
Falk would have helped him more because instead of the Peyton Manning having to, do everything on the offense and telling these knuckleheads from Miami what to do, he would have had a solid kid with a solid head on his shoulders.
Yeah, it would have been like having two quarterbacks on the field, pretty much, Manning and Falk,
Yeah, he could, and Edgerrin James, he turned out to be all right. He was a pretty good running back. The Colts, the Colts, they were stupid. And then the Colts, what they did is they let it bite them in the butt. Is they thought, you know what, we did it with Marshall Faulk, and we know when it was time to let him go, and we got Edgerrin. Let's do the same thing with Edgerrin because Joseph Adai is going to be somebody. Joseph Adai was not the running back they need. They still need to cut that fool, man. He cannot do that stretch play for nothing.
Yeah,
so I don't know.
But getting back to the Ricky Williams, I never had a problem with that deal. I enjoyed it. I thought Ditka, what the hell? I think these draft picks are overrated. And I went back on the line there and I looked to see who actually came about from all those draft picks that the Redskins got. And now the Redskins, they ended up trading, like the Saints moved up to 5, and they were at 12 originally. So the Redskins then took that 12th pick and the third-round pick and the fourth-round pick they got from the Saints, and they flipped them to Chicago to move up to 7 and draft Champ Bailey. So I don't even know if that counts. But if because they had to do extra stuff to get up there to get Champ Bailey. So if you just go by the picks that the Saints gave up, these are the players that were taken with those picks. Cade McNown, Dwayne Bates, never heard of him. Nate Stimson, never heard of him. Kerry Samuel, Desmond Clark, the tight end, who's still hanging around. He was a 6th-round pick. Billy Miller, I think they have him as a wide receiver here, but yeah, that's that tight end, right? Billy Miller, that same guy maybe. LeVar Arrington was the following year's #1 draft pick that Washington used. And then they got Lloyd Harrison, who was a scrub and no one ever heard of, in the 3rd round.
Yeah,
so basically it's LeVar Arrington for Ricky Williams pretty much.
Here's one thing that I think that the NFL should do, and this will keep kids in school and it will help your teams in the long run. I say that NFL or college players got to stay in the league in college 3 years, right? That's what the rule is, 3 years?
That sounds about right, yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm going to say that you can draft anybody anytime, but if they are not juniors, they still have to fulfill those 3 years, but you still got the right to that kid.
Interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, because that's what that's how the Celtics got Larry Bird.
Yeah, that's right. People don't realize
and then
that,
they changed the rule. They changed the rule because Red Auerbach, he was always so much smarter than all the people. He was manipulating the situation, and then that would help too because you ain't got to pay all this goddamn money to all these kids. I got to waste this draft pick on somebody who ain't even going to play in the goddamn league. That's what I would do.
Huh. You're always thinking, Ed.
What?
You're always thinking. Yeah. Hey, it sounded like someone was knocking on your door there for a minute. I don't know. Was that the baby?
That was the baby. Yeah, the baby. I just looked at him and closed the door.
All right. I thought maybe it was the pizza man.
Back.
Because I know you also wanted to bring up the topic of tipping. You're like Larry David all of a sudden. Did you ever watch Curb Your Enthusiasm, Ed? Yeah, because he's always talking about how much they tip waiters and stuff. Now,
oh man, you got to tip. You got to tip at least 30% of your meal, man.
30%.
Whatever your meal is, you got to times it by 30 and tip it.
Times it by 30%. No, that's not really how it works. But I don't eat out often, because I'm on a special diet and whatnot. I don't usually eat out. But when I do, I always tip at least 25%. 25%.
Well, that's very good. I mean, like today, the pizza man. I'm waiting for the pizza man to come right now. And they said my bill is going to be, $26 for the food. I'm going to give him $50.
No. That's way too much. You don't tip them $50 on a $26 order.
No, you want to make sure that you get hot food, and you want that they'll come back to your house. Like you don't want to be like Scotty, no tipping. That's what they call him, man. No tipping.
I wasn't aware of that.
Yeah. I know people who drive limousines and got food places out here. Scottie Pippen don't tip nothing. And like Kevin Garnett, when he was in Minnesota, man, the pizza people they put him on the do not deliver list.
Well, there's a famous story about Gretzky and Michael Jordan and a bunch of other, I don't know if Barkley was there or not, but they were all out in Vegas playing poker or something, and someone brought Jordan a drink, and he really didn't tip him, and Gretzky gave the guy $100 and says that's how you tip, or something along those lines.
Yeah, because Jordan was infamous for that too. Jordan don't be giving. Barkley, he tipped good. Barkley tipped real good, and Gretzky, greatest hockey player of all time, he tipped. They said, listen to this. They said that kid Mario Lemieux.
Yeah.
Always tips 66 cents no matter where he goes.
Well, that's nice. That's cool. I'd like to get a 66-cent tip from Lemieux. That's pretty cool. It's
That's
like
not good when you got a $400 tab. Jesus Christ.
Well, I just want to deliver pizzas to your house because you get $50 on a pizza.
Well, yeah. And I know about that stuff because sometimes I work as a pizza man.
I know. You deliver pizza. So what if you delivered a pizza to your own house, Dad? Would you tip yourself $50? How would that work?
Well,
you're a mind bender there. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know how that would work, man. I don't think I can deliver it myself. I mean, but if I did, I'd make sure I tip myself good. I'm thinking about going to get another job too. I'm going to be starting a new job here pretty soon.
So you don't think that selling the water and Nestle Crunch bars is going to be enough to sustain you?
Well, I always want to do other stuff.
Well, how's the family? The baby still well? Because last when we left you, the baby you sold him to a Mexico person, and he was going down to Mexico.
Yeah, I gave him a map, and he came back already.
That's right. You gave him the map with the X on it, and I guess he followed it, and he found his way back home.
Yeah, he runs around the house all day going, "Today I swear I'm not doing anything. Na, 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 na. I'm just gonna lay in my bed. Na, 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 don't
what is that?
feel like picking up my phone to leave a message at the tone. 'Cause today I swear I'm not doing anything. Nothing at all." The Monkey song.
So, I don't even know that song. So the baby just goes around. No, I never heard it.
Sings it all the damn day.
No,
I don't even know.
you guys,
I don't even know the words to it. I got to figure them out.
And you guys are still living with your son?
Yeah, he's not home now. He's out of town right now. And the lady who cooked our food, she is gone until Saturday.
So it's just you and the baby?
My girlfriend's here right now.
Oh, your girlfriend, yeah.
She's cooking me something to eat.
And this is, how old's this one?
I think she's 34.
That's a little old for you, Ed.
She got a few miles on her.
Yeah.
And then she listen to this. Here's how you know girls are full of trash, man. How come every time I meet a woman, they say, "Oh, my birthday coming up," and this girl's supposed birthday tomorrow.
Uh-huh.
I didn't get her nothing yet. I'm gonna see how good her food is if she could. I only met her like 2 weeks ago, and she already got a birthday after 2 weeks. Come on, man, that's ridiculous.
That seems shady.
Yeah.
She just
How
wants
do
to
you
get
have a birthday?
gifts.
No one should ever have a birthday 2 weeks after they meet somebody.
Yeah, there should be a rule about that, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's just kind of shady.
Yeah, because
shady.
You never want to start dating a lady right before Christmas because then you got to get her presents and stuff, You always want to wait.
Oh, yeah, that's when you break up, man. You always break up the week after Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
You know how many ladies I've pissed off in December? A bunch. And then I call about January 10th and go, "Hey, where you been hiding?"
where you been
and then
hiding?
They go, "What?" And then I always got some story. Like, I'll be like, "Oh, yeah, I got stopped by the police, and, they took me in, and all this and that, and I was in trouble during the holidays." "Oh, you was in trouble during the holidays?" Yeah, I was in trouble during the holidays. And then they forgive you, and then you can go all the way around again. Then it's over because the second time they know it's a trick.
Yeah. It's pretty good. It's good relationship advice.
Yeah. And 4th and 26th supposed to be getting married, I heard.
Oh, really? Congratulations.
No, why are you going to marry that girl? They live in a small town in Wisconsin, and she done been with like 6 men, and he ain't even had her yet. He was trying to wait. Because, see, he a virgin, but she not, and he wants to wait.
Yeah,
I said, man, that's kind of dumb, man.
Yeah, I don't like that arrangement, yeah.
No, I don't like that either. She's out there doing all kinds of crazy, freaky stuff.
Yeah. Well, good luck to our buddy 4th and 26. And, Ed, we got about 30 seconds left in the show.
Oh. Well, hopefully you guys like the show and you'll come back, so don't let him talk bad about you. Now it's time to say goodbye to Ed and all his friends. They would like to thank you folks for kindly dropping in. You're all invited back next week to listen to my show. So get yourself a couple paychecks and go and buy a hoe. Y'all come back now. You hear?
I poop my pants today. I poop my pants today. I poop my pants today. I'm riding around town in my Altima and I'm feeling like a superstar. A hooker just gave me love for a fee, but it's a great bargain because the crabs are free. So I'm headed to the Walmart, what a surprise. This hasn't happened since Jackson died. 5 round pops like a Jackson 5. Goddamn, this is one safety ride. So I stop at the first gas station. No time for a conversation. Dripping down my legs cause I had on shorts. I'm the 57-year-old Davenport. And I left it on the stick. Oh, no one size not sick. Gave the worker one last thing. And then I left all I could think. I pooped my pants today. I pooped my pants today. I pooped my pants today. I pooped my